Okay, let's solve a November 2025 financial mathematics. Okay, so question 7 says a travel company informs Robert that a holiday to a certain destination costs 40,000 Rand. Now, the company predicts that the cost of this holiday will increase by 7.8% per annum. What will this holiday cost in 5 years' time? So now, the most important question that you should ask yourself before you solve any financial mathematics problem would be, is it a loan or is it an investment? If it's a loan, then you know you have two equations to use, which is the compound decay and the present value. And if it's an investment, you also have two equations to use, which is the compound growth and the future value formulas. So after reading this question, we can see clearly that this is a compound growth question. So for us to solve this question, then we need this equation over here. So let's go ahead and write the equation real quick. That will be A is equal to P times 1 plus I all that to the power n. Right, so the first things first is to figure out our variables here. So that will be our first variable P. What is our P? P is equal to 40,000 as we are given over there. So this is equal to 40,000 Rand, right? And what will be our I then? Our I would be equal, we know that I is always equal to rate over 100. Where do we get the rate? The rate is the percentage that is given in the question. Okay, so we go ahead then and compute that. R, which is 7.8% over 100. Okay, what will that be? That's going to be 0.078. Okay, so we're done. And then we need to figure out the value of n. Now, the value of n for this question specifically is going to be 5. Now, I need to warn you of something. So, what you need to pay attention to is the compound period, right? So let's say if they said the value of the holiday will increase by 7.8% per annum compounded monthly, then the value of n would change. Why would it change? And how would it change? So if they had said here compounded monthly, then you would have to multiply your value of n here, which is 5, by 12. And the reason for that, that's because the interest that is earning or it is increasing by is a monthly interest. So you would also have to change then your investment period like that, right? So what you would do then, you would multiply your n, which is 5 times 12, and also divide your interest rate by 12. Okay, I hope that's clear. So now that we have everything cleared, now let's go ahead and find our answer. So this is going to be A is equal to P, which is our 40,000 Rand, times 1 plus our I, which is 0.078, all that to the power n, which is 5 in this case, right? And that will be equal to a total of this, that's going to be 58,000 Rand, 230 Rand 64 cents in total. All right,